Hey there people, it's Fresh Mark sent to another fresh review, aka Zest for Life. Today I'll be reviewing fragrances that just make me feel great when I come in, and they just mood changes, and I wanted to dedicate these fragrances to their own mood and how they make me feel, what they remind me of, and just the general vibe. So let's go straight into these fragrances with a fragrance that reminds me of calm. So the feeling of calm, you come inside, there's lots of hustle and bustle from outside, lots of things moving you around. Maybe you had a hard day at work outside, but this reminds me of the calm of the sea, and it always tones me down. It's got a nice woody element as well, which is quite masculine and reassured, because it reminds you of the stillness of a tree almost, whilst having the fluidity of the sea at the same time. This is Mancera's Black Gold. It has a very realistic sea mineral note and a oud note in it as well, with a touch of iris and aldehydes to make it fresh, woody, slightly aquatic as well, and that aquatic note of sea minerals is bolstered by a nice note of violet to keep it creamy, smooth, refreshing, and great for summer. So this is definitely a recommendation from me, Mancera Black Gold. This lasts about, let me just spray it just to remind myself of the fragrance. Instantly we get into the sour slash bitter toned down oud note of Mancera, similar to oud vanille, which is slightly bitter but not too sour or oriental or spicy, mixing with violet sea mineral notes. There is a touch of leather in the base as well, and that bergamot keeps it fresh, with a touch of iris and aldehydes, as I mentioned before, to keep it slightly sour, waxy, fresh, and aldehydic with a mineral C note. Definitely check it out. Next one reminds me of the feeling of love, let's say, the cozy, warm feeling that you get from when you come outside and you know that you have somebody at home, or special somebody that will make you feel special and forget about all the problems outside. This is just that warm glow feeling in Stronger With You Absolutely by Emporio Armani. No, I'm not trying to sell the feeling of love. That would be very tragic and quite sad actually. But this does have a very nice note of caramel and walnuts as well, with an overdose in more walnuts than the original EDT Stronger With You. Stronger With You absolutely has more vanilla and walnuts. It has a note of elmy as well, which is present in Stronger With You EDT. However, this is overpowered as well. And it has a note of Gabbana as well, which is a green, it's a green, leafy, slightly herbal scent, but it goes very well with caramel, vanilla, and walnuts. Walnuts are very present in here, and this gives a sort of by the fire feeling, very cozy, warm, slightly ambery as well. But this is a great go-to scent if you are coming out from a long day, and you can actually wear this in summer too. The last fragrance definitely is great for summer because of its aldehydic and mineral nature, but this is great for winter, and you can also wear it in summer but in small amounts, let's say. Otherwise it might be a little bit cloying. The longevity on that is about I would say 5 to 7 hours, but it is dependent on your skin, so definitely try it in stores before you buy, because you may not like the Gabbana note. And the next one reminds me, I was gonna switch to another one, but this one excites me so much I decided to do it first. It reminds me of the feeling of wealth, like you are never gonna go broke. You are just, when you smell this, you think, I've got money for today and tomorrow, and money is not a problem, because it makes you feel like it has this almost scent of a gold bar. So the orange blossom and cardamom green opening makes it something rich, very aromatic. It's a very sweet, almost creme brulee cardamom. So there's a creme brulee note with the soleil note and metallic notes, they say. So it's quite nondescript in the notes, but through the scent that I'm getting, the orange blossom and resinous notes are coming through the most, with a very green aromatic and slightly herbal cardamom, but the sweetness of the resins are coming through, making it a very sweet perfume that resembles the scent of a gold bar. There is another perfume in Harrods that reminds me of that, the Irreverence. That is a great perfume, but that is about 325. This is actually, I actually got it at a great price on eBay for about what is it, I think it was about £80 for 100 ml. However, 50 ml of this is £220 if you're going to buy it in store, so I would go for the 100 ml if you can get it at a good price. But Tom Ford Soleil Brûlant is definitely one that reminds me of wealth today, wealth tomorrow, and wealth in the future, and reminds you that it's the smaller luxuries in life that really make the day beautiful. So Tom Ford Soleil Brûlant. The next one reminds me of opportunity, excitement, ecstasy, the moment of a big crowded event. It reminds me of outdoor events, almost like a protest or something, where there's so much calamity, there's so much smoke, but there's so much excitement and hope for the future, or hope for change, hopefully. And good intentions out there, you know, just general good vibes and opportunity. So Cedra Boise is the perfume in question. When I think of the smoke or the heat of the moment, I think of the exuberant excitement of a big crowd. I think of the mix of people, that mixed fruit note, very celebratory, very pineapple, mandarin, slightly zesty, fresh. They got some grapefruit in there. Grapefruit, mandarin, and pineapple come out most in this mix. And then the smoky, woody vibe comes into it. So you have some smoke in the background. You have that woody patchouli that comes in through the base. There is a nice bit of lemon here. But what I really smell is, in the base, I smell the patchouli and the smoke. So next one is something that is it reminds me of a perfect evening. You know, just you've had a beautiful day, and at the end everything's just right. So here's to the perfect evening, and this reminds me of time passing by slowly, beautifully, and maybe aging with grace. Dolce Gabbana Velvet Amber Sun. Yes, I went for a 150 ml bottle because the 50 ml price is about 220, and the 150 is a little bit more, so it's about 280. So I decided, price wise, it's best to go for the larger bottle. But enough about that. The star of this show is Silk Tree Blossom and Bergamot in the top note, creating a waxy top note reminiscent of Dior Homme Intense EDP. However, this has a touch of resins as well. This has myrrh, opomax, styrax, and olibanum frankincense as well, to create a very resinous, sweet touch. It has a bit of musk mallow as well, iris. Let's see, what do I smell first? I get a really waxy iris, because the Silk Tree Blossom creates a waxy note. This is in Dior Dior Addict for women as well. They have Silk Tree Blossom in some Dior fragrances to add a waxy note. Very sweet. It has a honeyed, resinous feel, and very slow, glowing sun feel. I have actually purchased a Velvet Amber Sun as well, but that's more like a burning sun or like a crater, and I think that's great for winter, and you can wear it in summer, but it's a little bit smoky and dark for summer. You'd sort of be like the black sheep in the room, and this is more of a light, effervescent, honeyed, ambery glow with a touch of iris and waxiness to keep it smooth, formal, and great. I mean, great for informal wear, but I mean, this is so fine. You can wear it for formal wear and informally. It's just a treat for everybody who smells it. Definitely get your nose on it. You can check it out at Harrods, and actually, I only know Harrods that do samples of this. Check it out while it's out, because I don't think it's going to be sold out soon like the Dolce Gabbana Luminous Night, but this is definitely hot in demand, and I've heard that the cardamom one, which is Velvet Amber Musk, Velvet Oriental Musk, has already gone out of stock. So definitely check this one out. It lasts for about 9 hours and it's a fantastic fragrance. Velvet Amber Skin by Dolce Gabbana. So that is my list. I hope that's been comprehensive for you. We've gone through the feelings of love with Strong With You, absolutely. The feeling of wealth with Tom Ford, Soleil Brûlante. The feeling of opportunity and ecstasy with Cedra Boise by Mancera. Time going slowly and richly, and just really soaking up every day with Velvet Amber Skin. And finally, the calm of the sea and the assuredness of the wood as being stable like a tree, with the beautiful scent of Mancera Black Gold, which is there's been some reviews about it, but I think it's kind of slipped under the radar. I just want to give it a little bit more love. It's not like Dolce Gabbana The One, although the spices are similar. I just had to mention that because I do have a Fragrantica account, and I do look at the comments that people write, and just wanted to just set that out straight. If you're a real fragrance lover, you probably know about Fragrantica. It's a great resource. I just want to pick that up. Whatever you're doing, stay free and stay fresh.